All right, so hello everybody and welcome. So if you want to make sure you're muted, otherwise I can mute all. But again, you're welcome to say anything, but I know I'm recording and if you're a little bit shy, that's understandable. Um, so I want to first let you know what this is. So feeling visible is about um, feeling visible, which is a great affirmation. So trying to focus on ourselves, and that can be self-care, just welcoming where we're at, wherever we're at, whatever we're dealing with, and allowing yourself being in a safe space to be where you are. So I always want you to be comfortable. So anything that I do, if it's not comfortable for you, please adjust to what is. So if I do any movement, I'll do chair and standing, so you can see it both ways. But you also can do it laying down. A lot of the movements you can also visualize. Um, Depending on your energy level or where you're at in your life, that can also be an option. And I'm going to switch it to speaker view just in case but then I can't see you guys as well. So I want to go back. Okay. I don't know how it's recording, if it's the whole group or not. But anyways, let's have, last time, I always like to start off with a card, which is from this card game, Better Than Yesterday, which I think those are it's a fun card to pull. So anyways, here's a card that I'm picking randomly that maybe we challenge ourselves next week until we meet. It says my unpaid therapist. Send a thank you note or text to a friend and thank them for always being there for you. Showing gratitude releases endorphins and helps you think more optimistically. So that's the back of the card. And I know we start the class, I didn't record that part, but we go around in the group. Everybody shares something that they're grateful for. But yeah, challenging you to maybe do that sometime this next week, maybe even today, if you get the chance. Um, Maybe even try to do it every day the next week. Some ideas. Um, but yeah, we start off with a gratitude because I know that helps a lot. Um, I also am signed up for, have anybody heard of gratefulness.org? There's an organization. Okay, you guys gotta, I heard about them about 10 years ago. So they've been around for a long time. I forget who founded it, but it's a nice organization, very well. They send out daily emails of affirmations or not affirmations, but quotes, interesting quotes. And I saw a few months ago that they're starting this program of wanting to have gratefulness leaders, and it was free. So I signed up for it. I signed up for a lot of things for the spring, so I'm like, but they want you to once a month lead a gratefulness group. So definitely this could be part of it. I'll find out their curriculum. It may be different. They have a curriculum, but they want you by April, ideally, if I get it all in, to start a group at least once a month. It can be in person, on Zoom, or hybrid, either or. So just thought I'd let you know about that, gratefulness.org. I'll try to put that in an email. And I also, sometimes I'd like to make it a little different every week that we meet. So I thought I would read something out of a book. Some of you know that I like to read out of this book. I used to have a class called Adventures with Inspiration and Gratitude. And this class is kind of like that a little bit. And this is a book I love. If you haven't read Marco Nepo, has anybody read Mark Nepo? Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is an awesome guy. He wrote a book, Oprah. I heard about him on Oprah maybe 15, 20 years ago. He was interviewed by him, but he was diagnosed with like a late stage cancer. So he wrote this book, and it's really nicely written by like day, and it's easy, and it's like a meditation. But I just always like the quotes that he has. And today for February 20, well, actually today's not February, it's January. January 27th. It's always fun to read their quotes. Maybe it resonates with you, maybe it doesn't. Let me get to the right page. All right. So that one, let me do this one. This is yesterday's. Okay. It says, being kind. You often say I would give, but only to the deserving. The trees in the orchard say not so, nor the flocks in your pastures. They give that they may live, for to withhold is to perish. And that's by Gahil Gibran. So I'll read it again. You often say, I would give, but only to the deserving. The trees in your orchard say not so, nor the flocks in the pasture. They give that they may live, for to withhold is to perish. So something to see if that resonates with you. All right, let's go into the first times we kind of did a meditation. We did a standing meditation. We may do that a little bit too as well. Also, the week prior we did some voice chanting, if you guys remember that. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little drumming, just as a meditation, as a soothing sounds. And this is a big, beautiful drum that I got. I bought it for my daughter on her 5th birthday, and she was born on 555. So I had to get something special. So isn't this beautiful? It's like a nice, and it makes this most beautiful sound. So I got original music on, so you should be able to hear. Do you guys hear that? Yeah, isn't that cool? Did you? Yeah. So I want to invite you to relax, close your eyes, and just notice the gentle sound of the drum. And let yourself unwind. See if you can soften. Notice where your feet are landed on the ground. Maybe you are laying down, perhaps you're sitting, standing. All positions are welcomed. I want you to feel like you can be you. And I want you to see if you notice something in your body. Maybe it's a body part. Maybe it's your clothing. Just notice something and see what it's telling you. Maybe it's telling you I'm tired. Maybe it's telling you I'm relaxed. Maybe it's a good sensation that you're feeling. Maybe it's a painful situation. And I invite you to just be with it. And when we take a nice gentle breath in, breathing in through the nose and out the nose. But if it hurts for you, you can breathe out through your mouth, in through your mouth. And take another breath to the comfort level of your inhale. And a nice exhale. And I ask yourself again, what body part is talking to you, or what was talking to you in this moment? Maybe it's your thoughts. Maybe you got a lot of thoughts. It's a busy day. It's Monday, right? Most people, it's like, ooh, there's so much to do. So allow yourself to let those thoughts pass by like clouds. Allow the sensations in your body to pass like clouds. Acknowledging them, and just let them pass. If it's an important message, please listen to it. But if it's something that's just notifying you, acknowledge it and be with it. And let's take another gentle breath. Inhale. And a gentle exhale. Very loving, soothing, and a very nurturing and loving way. And let's see if we can even do that breathing a little bit more softer. A little bit slower. Maybe leaning a little bit forward. See if you can notice your rib cage when you're breathing nice and deep. Like the back. Like you're breathing in through a straw. And then gentle exhale. And I want you to just welcome whatever is happening here in this moment. Allow yourself to feel visible. A lot of times we're busy doing, giving, going, being, but we're not here too often in this present moment. So just noticing the sounds for a moment. I'll be quiet. Allowing the vibration to move through you. Just move and speak to you in whatever ways that is. Slowly and maybe softly bring our attention to this present moment, and this drumming will slowly come to a stop. I invite you to take this moment to reflect maybe on what you felt or thought during this drumming, and just embrace the welcomeness, this moment to be present with yourself and to be loving. Knowing that you can come back here anytime that you need, feeling connected and more loved. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes if they're closed. And I think my microphone is on, but I guess I didn't check that. But you guys can hear me pretty good. I think it got unplugged somehow. So you guys can hear me okay. I want to go move into, I feel like let's do the lymphatic massage. A little of that stuff after that beautiful drumming. It felt amazing on my end. Of course, I'm here, but hopefully it felt amazing on your end. Good. I see nods that it is, so thank you. Well, this is a lymphatic massage. I think we did this last time, but maybe not. But when I started this last week, I felt some, chest discomfort from the extreme wind, cold wind which I guess can trigger asthma. So I did this movement a couple times and it made me feel better with my breathing. So it's a lymphatic movement. So if this is, hard to do, just do the best you can. Hands at the forehead, but they also say behind the neck, but I was told that this is easier. You could, might mess up your neck. So this is easier. So gently have the hands up, gently curve in. So nice upright back, but you just curve in a little bit. So no leaning forward. Just hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then open up. So just opening that up and doing about 10 repetitions. You can do 5 if that is what's better for you. So just hold it 3 seconds and then open up for 3 seconds. Going back down, just curving the back a little bit, and then open back up. So this is from that Perrin technique, Perrin, and they have a nice video on the website doing this, but he does it from behind the head. Again, the one in the forehead in the front is a modification, just to make it easier, and then coming back up. But I swear by this technique because it really helped me when I felt chest discomfort. And then opening up. But listen to your body. Every body is different. And then going back down. And I know the first time I did this movement, it felt very fatiguing. So if you feel like you've done too much, please then stay still and watch. But if you're feeling comfortable, let's do a few more repetitions. Going back down. I always want you to be comfortable, so just enjoy the sensations of relaxing and being still, or the gentle movement. Opening back up again. And coming down. And back up. Let's do 2 more repetitions if you're able. If not, just enjoy relaxing and then opening up. And 1 more time. And then opening up. Good. And let's do some gentle shoulder rolls. He also has that part of the routine also for lymphatic. We do that commonly in Tai Chi for Health as well. And let's do it 1 more that direction and then the reverse. All right, good. We could do the facial one or we can do that whole routine. Any preferences? No? No preference? Well, we'll do the face. We'll do a little variety. Every week is a little different. But let's do 6 deep breaths. Nice, and we're just going to be very gently pressing on the cheek. So so gentle, like it doesn't cause any pain. So just gently here in between the eyes. And like I said, it should be so gentle. I mean, it can be so gentle just like you're touching. We want to take 6 deep breaths, however it feels comfortable for you, but not too fast. I mean, I was even told to slow it down. So nice inhale through the nose if you're comfortable. And then a nice slow exhale. And it doesn't matter how you breathe. It can be in through the nose or mouth. Inhale again. And then a nice exhale. Doing that for the 3rd time. And a nice exhale. Let's do that 3 more times. Nice inhale. And exhale. A 5th time. And a nice exhale. And 1 more time. And we can let that go. And let's do the face, just the kind of the forehead on the sides. There's also another routine, but we'll do that maybe next week. We'll do every other week or something, that other one. So at least 5 times all the fingers on the forehead. And then we want to take 2 fingers, go over the eyebrows. Do that again 5 times. And then let's go underneath the eyes 5 times. And the next one is going across the cheeks and then down to the clavicle, across the cheeks and down. Good. It's like a number 7. Good for the sinuses and good for drainage. And one more time. And let's do 1 finger, and it's kind of like a cursive 7. It goes up to the sides a little bit in front of the ears, or right next to the face, and then goes down to the clavicle. So go across, good for the sinuses, and then down. And doing that again, going up a little bit and down. And again, it should not hurt. If it hurts, please go lighter or just watch. And let's do that one more time. All right, good. Next one is underneath the jaw and the chin. Gently stroking backwards, from the chin to the jawline. A lot of lymph nodes here. And then gently sweeping down to the clavicle. And then we'll put 1 hand on the side. It doesn't matter which one, just pick one. And then we gently turn the neck side to side just to kind of help with the drainage on the clavicle. Let's do that maybe one more time each side, and then put the hand on the other, and then do the same thing. Gently turning side to side. And one more time. And then coming back to center. And so that's a little version of the lymphatic work, which I love that deep breathing. I'm thinking, right, that deep breathing, it just feels like a computer reboot on my body. So hopefully you felt that too. I know I haven't taught you guys a song. I love music. Some of you know community singing. And if you don't know, now you do. I thought it'd be fun. I thought I'd share a song. It's not a song that I wrote, but it's by Melody Demore. And I can shoot you a video clip of her song. But I'd like to teach it to you, and you can sing it on mute. And I'll put it in the recording. And you can do it. She kind of has a lower tone voice, but it's a simple song. So it goes, I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. And we do that again. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. And the next part is, no matter where you go, no matter where you've been, you'll never walk alone. I feel you deep within. And she has more lyrics, but we'll just do those. I don't. But isn't that a beautiful, nice lullaby? And you can close your eyes, sing it with me. The words are in the chat. You can sing it to yourself. Let's do it maybe 2 more times, and maybe sending it to yourself or sending it to somebody that you love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. No matter where you go, no matter where you've been, you'll never walk alone. I feel you deep within. One more time, all the way through, doing that first two verses twice. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. No matter where you go, no matter where you've been, you'll never walk alone. I feel you deep within. So taking that moment, maybe you want to put hands on your heart or your body, letting yourself feel that love, knowing that you'll never walk alone. Taking some deep breaths. And another. Letting that wrap around you like a big hug. And one more time. All right, good. Beautiful. I'm glad I was able to share that with you and my voice didn't crack. Oh, I have vocal fatigue that I struggle with, so I did pretty good. I'm proud of myself. All right, I'm glad you guys like that. Let's do a little stretching, like you said. Maybe you want to stretch your arms a little bit, but do what's comfortable. And then we'll move into some Qigong movement. Lately, I've been just kind of doing a few from a different practices so you can get a different taste, what's out there. There's so many wonderful programs. It's just doing it, right? So just kind of stretching your arms. Maybe you want to put your hand under. And then we can just do a little gentle neck going down the center, having your chin tucked in and just leaning to the side a little bit. If you have any neck pain, don't do that. Make it smaller or imagine. And just getting a little stretch. And then bringing your head back to center, coming back up. And then we're going to do the other side. Same thing, going down, keeping the chin tucked, and just tilting the head to the side a little bit with the chin tucked. Coming back to center and back up. And if you feel comfortable, we can do a little bit of a waist turn, just a little bit. If it's too much, go smaller. But just kind of getting that little stretch in. And then the other side, best you can, whatever. They say to stretch to about 60% of your 70% your maximum. So, but this might feel like my maximum though. But don't go 100% of your stretching. And let's do the wrists. A little bit of stretch in the wrists. I know I can use more stretching here. And then the other side. Just what's comfortable for you. And if you are comfortable, you can do your legs, just putting your leg up. If this is hard to do and you can't bring it up, you can also just bring it to your chest if that's easier or harder, depending on what you're able to do. But we just want to kind of get a little bit of a stretch in the legs or the calves. And then let's do the other side. Sometimes I haven't done stretching with you guys before either, have I? I do that in my Forever Well class at the YMCA, a little stretching chair. It's a chair class that I offer. So Hopefully you feel this, or if you want to bring it up, whatever works best for you. Doing a little bit of the hips. And then you can, if you're sitting in a chair, you can also do your ankles. We can do a little cloud circles with the wrists or the ankles. And you can do your wrist too. Let's do the other leg. And go in both directions, circular. Some people say they spell letters like A, B. Oh, those are good ankle exercises. All those are good. And then we can tap the heel and toe, up and down, heel, toe. Just trying to only move the ankles. And then let's do the other foot. All right, good. So those are some ankle motions, little stretching, all the different body parts while we're sitting. So I want to invite you to stand if you're able. If you're not able, you can stay in the chair, and I'll show you some movements both ways. So I'll have my chair close to me, and let's see if I got the screen. It's just the fine art of how, there we go. You guys are still there, still recording? Yes, okay. Somehow my thumb touched the button and it went on mute. Okay, so, but I'll keep the chair close. Okay, here we go. I think that's good. Yay, I got it just right. All right, so for the first movement, I'm feeling more torso stretching would feel good, but let's start with bouncing. So if you're in a chair, you just kind of go up and down the best you can, lift your ankles if you want, bouncing the wrist, letting things shake off. This is a way to get more energy, but if it feels too much for you, do what you can. And then we can start turning side to side, tapping maybe the kidneys. Just a very gentle, soft, nothing too crazy. And then we can bring the hands up, flapping the wrists up on top. Looks kind of funny. This is a practice from Spring Forest Qigong. You breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So, like I mentioned before, a lot of Tai Chi and Qigong, we breathe in the nose, out the nose. But in this one move, and I believe it's only this one in Spring Forest Qigong, Chun Yulin has you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Some people sing songs. We can do that another time. I already sang one. So, and then slowly, but the hands come down. Maybe tapping side to side again. It's the winter. We want to nourish the kidneys according to Chinese medicine. And then slowly come to a stop. Just notice how that feels. If you're in a chair, just come to a stop. Let's rub our hands and support our kidneys, right? We want to give a lot of nourishment. So we just want to gently go to the back. If you're not able to reach your kidneys, send that energy. Send the thoughts. And gently rub. Good. Let's rub our hands. Let's do our knees. Knees are really important. We love them. So gently rub the knees and a circular motion. And let's do both directions. And let's also do it from behind in both circular directions. Good. Showing some love, some warmth, and then come to a stillness. So let's do a few movements from the different Qigong practice. Let's do Shibashi. Shibashi just literally means 18 movements. It's a practice you do not have to be certified in, but hopefully you know Qigong before you teach it or be certified in some. So for this first one, it's just bringing the hands up. It's the first move, hands coming down. It looks very similar to some other practices where they move their head, but in this one you don't. You just have the hands rise up and down. It looks the same in the chair as standing because we don't move the legs. So just gently have the hands rise up like you're in water. You're in a pool. It's nice and warm, just the right temperature, or cool, however you like it. And you're in your favorite place you love to be. Maybe it's in a lake, a beach, a river, a pool. Maybe it's your hot tub. Just imagining. And just have the hands slowly go up. We're going to do about 7 repetitions, so I think that's maybe 1 or 2 more times. Let's do 1 more. And then we're going to add on to the movement. That's the second one. Hands open up. Hands come back together and then go back down. Let's do that again. Open up, inhale. Slowly come in, exhale, and then another exhale. If you rather do an inhale, like so, and another inhale, so it's 2-part inhale, 2-part exhale. That's fun to do, but do what feels comfortable. See if you can get your lungs, and then exhale, and a more complete exhale. Again, letting your breath lead your movement. So if you're breathing and then exhaling. In Qigong, we like to have the breath initiate the movement. For most practices, there's some practices where that's not the case. Tai Chi Chuck be one of them, except for one move, which last week I showed, Joy's breath. That's one of my favorites. And then coming back. So, and let's do that maybe 2 more times. Hopefully you're feeling some more warmth, more energy in your body, warming up. And let's do that 1 more time. So that's a nice movement, hands slowly coming down. So that's 2 movements from the Shibashi. It's the 2 beginning movements. You may see different versions out there, but they're all good. All right, so let's do one. This one is supporting the spleen and the stomach, which 1 hand goes up, 1 hand goes down. This is part of 8-piece brocade. Hands go out and then gently up and down. So it looks the same in the chair and standing. Gently push up and down, which it's kind of confusing. The first few times I did this movement, I was kind of confused. So if you feel that way, don't feel bad. That's totally normal. If you get it right away, kudos to you. You're above average. Hands go up and down, kind of like an airplane. And then push up and down. Good. Hands come back to center like an airplane. And up and down. Always having your knees a little bit soft if you're standing. Pelvis tucked in as well. And going to the other side. So stomach and spleen meridian. It's not referring to the organs, so because it's based on Chinese medicine. The stomach and spleen can help with excessive neediness. So if you feel like you're excessively needy or talkative or, you know, whatever this time of year, this movement can help you calm that down. So feeling that balance. So that's what the movement says, but no promises. So the practice, there's many versions of 8-piece brocade as well because it's not copyrighted. The one that I like the most is by Mimi Kodemer. I have a link on my website on the resource tab if you want to learn more about the practice that I like. And like I said, there's many out there, so they're all good. Just pick ones that you like, you know. And it may change over the years, you know. You might like something and not later, you know. It's just like your favorite shirt. One day we like it and the next day we doesn't, right? All right, good. Let's do that 1 more time each side. Supporting the stomach and the spleen. All right, good. And then let the 1 hand come down and then hands come to rest. They like to have the hands circle around to clear the energy in that practice. I want to do shake the back to eliminate 1,000 illnesses. So if you are in a chair, just have 1 foot maybe in front of the other. So don't have your feet parallel, just have 1 foot a little stagnate because we're going to go forward pretend like you're a raggedy doll. And having one foot in front of you can help with your balance. So if you're standing, you can have the feet parallel. Just have the knees soft, bent. Have the pelvis tucked in. So pelvis, not out, but tucked in. Knees are soft. That's locked knees, just soft knees. So we're going to gently bend over. Let the back soften. Slowly rise up. Open up the chest to the ceiling. Come to neutral. Lift the heels and shake. So if you're in the chair too, just lift your heels and shake. So feeling like a nice, comfortable hip width distance, your feet bending over, feeling like a raggedy doll. And then slowly rise up. Open up the chest to the ceiling. Come to neutral and shake. So if you have any back pain, be careful on that, shake part. And helping your knees bent will help with any back issues. Slowly rise up. Open up the chest again. Come to neutral. Lift the heels and shake. Good. Let's do that a few more times. So feeling nice and dangly, feeling a nice stretch. So in Qigong, we get the stretch in the movement. So open up the chest, come to neutral, and shake. So let your movement be led by your breath, right? You don't want to be breathing too fast right now, because then it would be a robot exercise if you were breathing fast, right? We want it to be Qigong, nice and slow, smooth, and continuous. And let's do that 3 more times. Letting your body be soft. Slowly rise up. Opening the chest. Back to neutral. And shake. See if you can go a little bit slower this time. Slowly rise up. Open up. Back to center. And shake. And one last time. Letting your body rest. Slowly rise up. Open the chest. And come to rest. And shake. All right, hands circle around and come to rest. All right, man, I'm looking at the time and it says 4 more minutes. Should we go over a little bit? We can do 2 more movements from another practice and then a quick, say goodbye, or we can wrap it up. I feel like we should do 2 more movements. So let's do 2 more movements. If you gotta go, I understand, but if you're able to stay 5 minutes over, that's great. Let's do 2 movements from, we did some of them already from the Tai Chi growl. Let's do the Tai Chi Cha. So we're just doing 2 movements only from that practice. I'm gonna try to do some different ones that we haven't done before. 6 healing sounds. I'm gonna mirror you. So basically we're just gonna have one leg in front. So if you're in a chair, just have one foot, maybe you just pick up one foot a little bit further, just pretending you're in the chair. So we're gonna have one hand go out, then 2, and then we're gonna side step or just lift your leg if you're in the chair, and then 1 arm, 2 arms, and then side step. And we're gonna say words at the same time. So the first word is ho, and we'll do it in vocal whisper, so ho, ho. And then 2 hands, hu, but in a whisper. And then 2 side swipe, and then su, like sue me, right? Or tsunami. And then next one is shh, like quiet, like you're in a library. And then 2 hands, like she, like I'm she, her. And then side step, chewy. And they get like, oh, it's chewy, And then when we end, we'll go chewy, chewy, chewy 5 times, lifting up the heels. So do the best you can in the chair, just lifting up the foot or have one foot in front of the other. So we'll do 3 repetitions of this. This is 6 healing sounds is the name of the movement. It's a fun practice. So let's do it. First one. 2 hands. Side step. Other hand, left hand. 2 hands. Side step. And that's chui. So left hand, here we go, I said left hand before. Then left hand, so ho, hu, su, and then sh, chui. Let's do that again. And then hands come to rest. Take a moment. So that is 6 healing sounds. And technically another movement is the pose. And I feel like I should end with that, the pose. So this is from Tai Chi, spelled C-H-I-H. So we're gonna put the left ankle, so I'm gonna mirror you. So I was mirroring you, that's why I was a little bit off. I'm used to not mirroring. So, but this one, we're gonna put all our weight in the right side, put the left foot on the ankle, the right, and we're gonna have the left hand in first. I'm doing the opposite. So left hand's closest to your torso, your body, but throat height, other hand near, but they're not touching. And right now you can see all my weight is on this leg, right? Kind of cheating. Now we want it to be 50-50. So weight is on both sides. So that's the trick. So we want to gently hold this position. You can lower your gaze, look down. If you're in a chair, just mimic the feet movement. Of course, the weight won't be 50-50, but do your best you can. And having the hands in front, elbows parallel, and then hands separate. Bring the foot to rest. And that is the cosmic consciousness pose. That's how you end the practice, those last 2 movements in the practice. So a lot of times we take a bow out of gratitude. So thank you. And we can come closer. I'll unmute or I'll stop the recording so that it's more personable and nothing's recorded. But I just want to thank you so much for coming on the recording, and you can stay on. I'll just stop the video, but this is the unpaid therapist, my unpaid therapist, and it's send a gratitude note or text to your friend, thank them for always being there for you. And maybe try to do a different friend every day. Challenge yourself until we meet again. So, all right, I'm going to stop the recording, and we can still share. All right, there we go. Thank you.